I'm gonna open up Fortnite to have an AFK XP for me while we're with
This
it.
motherfucker. You should like accidentally open up your tab. You're like, oh shit.
So you like some of the things I wrote down for you to do?
You never even sent me anything.
I did. Look at your Discord, idiot.
You did? Oh damn. Crap.
But yeah, there's some glaze breaks in there for me, just so I can feel better about myself.
Two blazes break. F you.
No racism, Daniel. No N words.
I
No
never,
R words. No F
those,
words. You know what I'm saying?
those never come out of me.
All right. So do you want me to call you Danny, or do you want me to call you Sly Danny Killer?
Yo. I think you know my answer.
All right. So Danny, it is. I don't officially know what this podcast is gonna be called. I probably will by the time I upload this. But hi, my name is Corky. I'm joined by my friend Daniel.
Hello.
Fucking
Let me get
the
a
most
coffee.
monotone hello ever. Just here. Hello. Like I'm gonna raise your ass and be talking
When
like
I know I'm
that,
being recorded, I don't know how to act, bro.
bro. I know I'm being recorded. I don't know how to act. There's something I want to do with the podcast where every beginning of the episode, I start with a skit. With this one, I was gonna talk straight shit to you, and kick you off my podcast, like that one dude from Fresh and Fit. Fuck that guy. Hate that fucking dude. You might know him. He's the guy that just kicks women off if they have a different opinion than him on his podcast.
That's funny.
That's funny. Like, what's funny? Kicking women off or fucking the skits every episode?
Uh, I mean, I, the them getting kicked off.
It's only funny because you could tell how fucking damaged his masculinity gets whenever these women
No, yeah,
talk
that's what
to
I'm
him.
saying.
Okay, okay. You made it
It's
seem
funny
like
to
it's funny
watch. Like,
kicking off women. Okay. I
I
was
mean,
about to
that's
say
funny
like,
too. But
this
depending on like,
motherfucker.
it just depends on their opinion, bro.
But every episode, I'm gonna try to think of. I'm trying to find the way to incorporate a skit into the beginning of the intro. For example, I want to make fun of those dudes one day. The ones that go, "You ever heard of the Toy Story theory?" I
Oh my god.
fucking
No
hate those
jumper
dudes.
podcast. My
Yeah.
sister follows them.
I
I
blocked them. I
posted.
blocked them after I kept seeing their shit.
I actually follow them on TikTok. No joke. Like, I
Why?
watched the videos. Okay, no, I watched the videos, but honestly, I noticed that the format was the same, and that shit bothered me. That's
All
funny.
right. Anyways, since no one really knows you, I'm gonna glaze you over right now. Okay, Daniel. I'm just muting my fucking shit on my side. Okay, so Daniel, you
Yeah.
had a quick brush of fame at one point because if I recall, you told me once that
No,
you
coming back.
that you were
Not coming
in a
back to me.
YouTuber's video.
Oh
Oh
fuck.
my god, what the fuck went on outside? Out of nowhere, I just heard fucking boom, boom, boom. Ah,
I just
yeah!
heard you say what the fuck,
That's
and
what I'm
then just
saying.
like it's
All right.
funnier because you're in the distance and I can hear you like your mic like I can tell where you're at in your room. You were like a little further out, like and you're like what the fuck?
Dude, that shit was confusing because out of nowhere, I just heard something like fall, like heavy, like and tumble and shit. I heard yelling immediately. I'm like, what the fuck? Or anyways, I'm gonna restart now. So Dan, you've had a quick brush of fame. How was that? You want to retell the story?
That was a fever dream, bro. I always forget about it until someone brings it up. To be honest, it was middle school. It was just a random like fucking Monday. I don't know. Coming back from school, I had a girlfriend at the time.
Hmm.
That white bitch.
That
Can I
white
say that?
bitch. If you
Yeah.
want, sure.
She smelled like mayonnaise. That's what I can say.
Okay, fuck up like
And
that.
cigarettes. And
We're not.
cigarettes.
We're not roasting her. We're talking about your quick brush of fame, not your quick brushing
I'm just
glove.
adding it on details, bro. Remember this one time I was sitting right next to her. I looked over and like I swear to God, I saw like an insect come out of her ear. Like no joke.
Motherfucker, we're talking about your fame, not your fucking brushes with
No,
love that you
I mean
fucking.
it's related because she's in the video.
Okay, okay, go on.
And then this other fat kid at school, he never brushed his teeth, so he got like yellow like shit
Yellow
between his
teeth.
teeth. He was in the video too, but he was very quiet. I do mention him.
No.
Like he punched me because he was like one of those act tough motherfucker who would try
Uh,
to hit you.
they will try
We
to
got
hit
mad.
you.
Yeah. Also, since he was big, each time he was in my room, he would display like fuck up
What
the
discipline you?
plate. Why am I talking about this? We're talking about a
Exactly.
fucking fame thing.
You're
Okay,
like
sorry.
going into details that we do not.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay, yeah. So the video, it was this troller YouTuber called Unstoppable Luck. I actually used to watch his videos. Like I watched a couple of his videos beforehand.
That's how you
I just
discovered
didn't.
him, no? Like, or
No, I knew of him like
okay,
before, like getting like you know
yeah.
like pranked or trolled, like whatever. Not really trolled. It's just more like recorded without my permission, which is kind of like weird. I'm
Well,
thinking
that's
about it,
that's
but
how usually that is though. Like those
that's how it was
fucking
before. But I mean, it
like
doesn't
that's
really
some of
matter.
my
No,
content
like
too.
I
You
didn't
kind of
really
you
care.
technically have to record without permission because they know they're recording. They're
True.
going to like either
I
try
mean,
to act
what was
funny
the
or try
whole?
to plug themselves.
What was that whole? Like, I mean, they kind of got rid of all troll channels, right, on
I
YouTube.
mean, some of them still
Kind of
exist. Like I don't know if Swagger Soul still does it, but they just troll people online.
my greatest
Okay,
achievement right there.
like it's
I
cheap.
got like a
But
lot. I got like a lot of friends, online friends from it, because
mhm,
I remember like 3 months afterwards, or like I wasn't 3 months. It was like a good while, like a good like 5 months after that happened. I got like random messages on like my Xbox, like a shit
mhm,
ton, and I didn't really like know the context of it, so it's a little confusing until one of them kind of like I actually replied to one, and there's a guy named fucking Golden Fishbowl, some shit, Golden Fishwing. I don't know. I became friends with him, but he
uh-huh.
pretty much told him like the YouTuber like, hey, like this guy fucking made a video with you. Like, are you Slideline Killer? I'm like, yeah. Like, it's kind of funny that people do that. Like, looking at someone
Still,
on a YouTube video and like then they
yeah.
follow him on the next one. Like, oh,
Like
how did that feel?
like randomly, like every few months, you'll get a random dude texting you, "Hey, bro, I saw your YouTube video."
Yeah, literally. Like, it was there was like a span of like the whole year just randomly
Yeah, because that first year you were
getting
getting
messages.
nonstop to the point where now you have 99 on like messages and friend requests now. Like
Oh
now,
yeah, I did. I never even looked at all of them.
yeah.
I have like 300 friends on Xbox, which is like not a lot, I guess, but also for an Xbox account, I guess it is. Oh yeah, it's called Squeaker Relationship caught on BO3.
And it's like
Yeah,
two kids screaming at each other.
yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, that's your fame story. Now let's talk about mine. I technically was on a Dahi Denogla video. You know what I'm saying?
You were?
And yeah, remember technically in the Fall Guys video. Remember?
Oh, I got punched in the face.
Technically, the reason I'm saying technically because I was live streaming. I had the live stream video, but I accidentally deleted it 'cause at the time I was recording on a shitty Chromebook. If you remember that those days,
Uh-huh.
but at the time I was recording on a shitty Chromebook, and I
I
was
barely
editing
remember this.
on the Chromebook, and I had footage of it. I didn't play with him, technic per
Uh-huh.
se, but I was in the video. I didn't realize it was him until like I was watching his YouTube video,
That's crazy.
and in the
The year just
background
happened.
like the reason why I found out was funny as fuck. I'm over here organizing my Yu-Gi-Oh cards and shit while I'm watching his YouTube video. And when I look up for that split second, I look up, I see Corky Taco eliminated on the top right corner of my screen. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? What did I just see? And I went back to my live stream footage. I'm like, holy shit, Doggy Denogla's in here. Holy shit! And
That's actually pretty cool.
I was the long
You were,
dildo in one of the videos.
I know, is that the fucking long neck
Yeah,
motherfucker from Fall Guys?
the
That's
long
fuck.
neck one. I
That's
was
funny.
that, and I was
I do
trying to
remember
like,
this clip. Yeah.
yeah, okay. What's funny about it? Well, what's sad about it is I lost the footage of it because the Chromebook was fucking with shit. I tried to edit it down to upload my main channel, but since I lost the
Mm.
footage, I was so pissed. I'm like, damn, this could have been my big break right here, using Dahi Denogla's name in my video. But I
I
was like,
played with Dahi Nogla, and
yeah,
just
and it's
like
just him in the
1 2
background,
seconds of a clip you pulling him.
like me just tugging on him, trying to pull him off the fucking ledge.
It's the whole bit. It's just you post a Fall Guys video and it just says featured Dahi Nogla. And it's just
Yeah.
that one clip.
It's time for the next topic, Daniel. You know, get ready.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, glaze me up right now. It's my glaze break.
Uh, I want to these motherfuckers.
You don't want to glaze me? Come on. You're on my podcast. You do what I say.
Okay, I like your roles.
My roles. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah,
Now let's actually talk about
your
it.
love your love handles.
All right, let's talk about
Want
that.
me to go into what the
Shut
details
the-
of your roles?
Okay, what got you into music exactly? Like, I have my own story, but I want to know what is it with you?
Honestly, I got really like into music kind of late. Like when I was a kid, I didn't really like fuck with. Not that I didn't fuck with music. It was more like I didn't
Hmm.
really pay attention to it. Like
You
I
just
would hear
listened
it,
to it
but
whenever it was there. Yeah.
yeah, like I would just like, oh, it's on the radio. I'll listen to it. Like I never really paid attention to it. And it never like cared to like
I'm.
actually
I'm.
put in the effort to like go out and like learn.
Uh huh.
Like I think it was in probably middle school. I got really into 21 Pilots, and that was because of my cousin. Oh, it's not that.
No, blame that. Go on, go
And
on.
then yeah, I got into 21 Pilots 21 Pilots because of my cousins. I mean, they were really into them at the time.
Yeah. They're
Oh,
really
it kind of
popular
just
too at the
like
time, especially with that one song, "Stressed Out." There you go. That's when I was first, I believe, exposed to 21 Pilots. I was okay with the song. I thought the song was good. It's just that wasn't my thing. That's when I was first exposed to 21 Pilots.
I mean they're pretty good. To be
Uh,
honest, I didn't really like the last two.
the last
I
two. What's wrong
mean
with the last two?
nothing really, just they're different style, which is like natural, cause like they always do something new with each. I mean to be honest, I haven't listened to the newest one too much, but I listened to like some of their singles. I mean they're whatever. Yeah, I probably should give this new album a try, cause I haven't actually listened to it. The last one, Gales and I see a thing it was.
But okay, let me tell you how I got into music. So I didn't really listen to music at all. And when I did, it was only for like once or twice, like one or two songs at most. And then I would not listen to music at all. I didn't own earphones. I didn't own any of that. And if you remember around that time when we used to play Xbox, uh, I would struggle trying to get a microphone because, I didn't have money at the time either. So I
Yeah.
would struggle a lot to try to get a microphone. And there would be months where I'd go without Xbox Live. So I didn't really have a use for earphones because again, I didn't have much money at the time. But then once I reached high school, I was starting to get a little better. My mom started bitching at my dad to give me more, like an actual allowance, you know. So what I did on my allowance was get myself earphones. So I could play with you better. But then one day during the UFC fight, my mom invited one of her friends that invited her kid there, and my cousin was there too. We were all talking, all three of us, and the guy asked my cousin, what music do you listen to? He's like, I listen to rap, hip hop, all this. Then they asked me, and I'm like, I don't really listen to music. And they both looked at me like and said, "You're fucking weird. Why don't you listen to music?" And that fucking hurt me.
Yeah, I feel you. That's kind of like how I felt too.
I'm like, you know what? Fuck you then. So the next day, I started fucking adding all these songs into a Spotify playlist, and I'm like, yeah, this is my shit.
Isn't it like your old gangster rap?
Yeah, this is my gangster rap era. So it has a lot of
Hmm.
gangster rap and shit in this. I have not touched this album. Maybe recently I've only touched it, but I have not touched this album since like high school. Oh, what? Special Ed's not here anymore? What the fuck?
Kind of
His
sucks.
entire album is gone. What the fuck happened?
Oh,
Except for like one
maybe
song in the album. Hold on.
check if they had a re-release of the album.
Man, what the fuck? Okay, anyways, since high school, I've not added songs to these playlists, so I've left it alone since then. You can tell it's from high school because the last song I think I added was Kill Shot, and I would use those earphones I use for gaming to fucking listen to music at school. And now, ever since that day, I've been listening to music nonstop, and I add like one or two songs per day to my shit now. I really was the weirdo.
I always like looking for music, but right now I don't feel it.
In case you couldn't understand my friend's fucking tongue, he said, I always liked listening to music, but right now I don't feel it.
Like
Like I don't
music,
know what to
finding
listen to.
music is so nice because when you find a song you fucking love, you just are like, oh my god, I feel great today just hearing that song. Like
That's true.
because there's a few songs that made me feel like, god damn, this is amazing. I fucking love this song. Like for example, the playlist I have called Rock Forever. There's a song I've been listening to nonstop. It's Threes and Sevens by Queens of the Stone Age. They also made a song called Go with the
Ooh,
Flow. But Threes and Sevens is such a
King Stone Age
great
is
song.
good.
It's a great fucking
What
song.
what other songs do you have from them?
From them, we'll fucking go with the flow, obviously.
Is it?
Well, those for now, but it's because I have so many fucking bands in this playlist.
Can I recommend you some?
I did, however, after this recording, added the song Make It With You. It's great, fantastic, it makes me want to cry.
Song for the Dead
Song
is
for the
a
Dead.
really good rock. Yeah, they have a really good guitar solo.
A band I believe doesn't get enough recognition at all, and I think they deserve all recognition because how great their music is the Choir
What?
Boys. I was first
Fireplace.
exposed to
Ooh,
them by
I
the
never heard of them.
you have actually. Yeah,
What's that? What's
it's
that?
a band that appeared in Peacemaker. I never heard of them either. And when I heard 7 o'clock by them, I'm like, oh my god, this song's fucking great.
Wait, were they the boy band in Peacemaker?
Like, remember he was like the choir boys, and he's singing like "I don't love you anymore" in the
In
in
the girls' apartment, right?
after fucking the girl in the apartment, he's
Okay,
singing "I don't
then I
love you
do
anymore."
know what he's talking about.
Yeah, that song's fucking great too. I don't love you anymore. Like, I think they need more recognition. Like 100,000 monthly listeners on Spotify is not enough for them because they're a great band. Like when it comes to like music, like my genre went from gangster rap to alternative which is where my Post Malone Oliver Tree phase happened. So I've been listening purely to rock, like recently, just purely rock. I made a whole album that consists of, I believe, of about
I want to
230
break the
songs.
notion that
Shit's
I have
amazing.
bad music taste.
The only
To be
reason why I
honest.
had that notion because I know it's funny. It's funny to me to tell you that you have bad music,
Shut
and
up.
it's funny to me to tell you that you have bad music. And
Fuck you.
even though you do have bad music. But I digress.
Fuck you, sucker.
I mainly do it because I know it pisses you off, and you've told me in the past how much it pisses you off. Because everyone's taste is different. Just because your taste isn't
Yeah.
the same as someone else's doesn't mean your music taste is
Nah,
terrible. It just
I know
means you're
that.
different.
I know that. But like, I just don't like when motherfuckers. Like, it's because I have PTSD from fucking Mondo. Like Mondo just automatically just skipping every song and then saying like,
It's trash. Yeah, if you guys don't know, Mando is a pussy little bitch. I guess no pussy, no bitches, no nothing, and he deserves nothing in life. And fuck his AI generated how to get rich book or whatever it was.
oh fucking AI's guide to getting rich.
Yeah, fuck that dude. No one fucking likes people. Motherfuckers named Manuel. If you're named Manuel, no one fucking likes you. That is true though. I've never met a Manuel that I liked. Oh my god, that is
You know,
true.
it depends. If you have the E, you're good.
Manuel, yeah.
But
It's Manuel, it's
yeah,
different, but it's Manuel. Go fuck yourself.
no.
The song I've been having on repeat for years now. Band that also doesn't get enough recognition. It's called Terraplane Sun, the band. And the song is called Get Me Golden. There you go. That's what the song's called. That song's fucking amazing. You could hear it for like a split second. Well, not split second. For a bit in the background in
Honestly,
21 Jump Street. All right, but what's the song that you've been like recently like on repeat like recently?
I've been listening to Man I Trust a lot.
Uh-huh.
Like their newest albums, fucking their album's called I think it was like Untourable album or some shit like that. Yeah, Untourable album because it came out like COVID. I've been listening kind of through that album like on repeat. So I mean, it's not mainly just a song. It's kind of just really all these songs. Really into Dead End by
That
Mindstorm. But no, Brainstorm. I mean, Brain Story. Fuck, I forget names like fucking so easily though.
I'm not good at
But
names either, dude. I forget names like a
especially
lot.
like I can like a band, but I forget their name. Don't you ever have like a feeling where you want to get into a certain band, but like you just haven't had the time?
Yeah, that pisses me off too because like there's a band like that was like literally thinking of yesterday. It's called Ladrones, and it's the first time I've ever heard Spanish rock like that's good in my opinion. That's good. And my favorite song by them is "Así Cambio la Casa." That song is fucking great. And I love it, and it fucking pisses me off that I don't have enough time to listen to more of the music and to see if I like what I like and dislike because I don't got the time for that. Yeah.
You know this band called The Thicker Souls have really good songs.
That's why I
I
hate how
recommend.
like there's so many good bands don't get enough recognition. They're overshadowed by a lot of the big bands, and I hate
I really like.
gatekeepers. I need to explain. I need to. I will talk about
I
that in a little bit. The gatekeeper. I might add. I
don't
forgot
think
to
I'm a
add that.
gatekeeper. It's just more like I don't really like telling people like what to listen to, but like the I
Well,
mean
that's a
since we're
completely
on the
different thing.
topic
Like
of
telling
songs,
people what to listen to and what, and like
yeah.
keeping information just because you think, oh, I'm fucking special if I listen to this song and no one else does.
I mean, you know me, like on my Instagram, I'm always posting like different type of songs. That's why I always like to. I don't like posting the same songs. That's why I always keep it like
Yeah,
weird,
and I make fun
like
of you for
different.
that with a sad song with a Bart Simpson like picture or some shit.
That's not me though.
That could have been you in a different lifetime, bro. If you actually like went through with your
Mine's actually
fuckboy
mine's
persona.
actually drippy though. Mine's actually cool.
No, no, you could have been there if you actually pursued your fuckboy persona that you never had. That you could have had. You know what song that's stuck on everyone's head though? Karma's a bitch.
Oh my god.
Karma, let's go.
You see
Karma's
her
a
like
bitch.
in Disneyland trying to like.
Oh yeah, I recorded a video for it.
Hello, future me here once more, and I didn't realize I called JoJo Siwa on it, so enjoy that.
Because I'm talking about my experience with her. Oh yeah, speaking of gatekeeping though, the fucking thing I hate about gatekeepers, because sometimes bands will literally break up because they don't get enough listens. Like no one listens to your music enough to the point where like they end up breaking up. Like there's a band. Let me see.
Oh, they recently had a concert, so there's no way they're breaking up.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
broke up.
Say it. No, they recently came back together.
Oh, uh, fuck, Funko, fuck.
What?
I think I know what you're talking about. Death metal.
Yeah.
But
Penchico. That's what I'm talking about. Death metal. Yeah.
Pachinko, fuck, I'm fucking.
Yeah.
I
The
forgot
reason
the
why you're
fucking
saying
names.
recently they had a band, it was because of this. When they first made their first ever album, they broke up right after because no one listened to their shit. And the reason why they got big was because someone dumped that album in a random ass fucking like Goodwill, I believe.
It was a record store.
And they uploaded it online. Whoever found it in Goodwill, and people on Reddit, they uploaded it on Reddit,
It was actually 4chan.
and people were like, "Damn, this shit's actually fucking good." Like, what the fuck? Like, this music's good. And then they got so much success out of nowhere that they were unaware of, that all the bandmates start, like, the one that found out told all the bandmates, and they all got back together. I don't know if they found the drummer though. Now
I
they're
think
doing
I
good
have it
now, but it
like.
took 20 years. It took 20 years for them to get recognition. Like, they have Kicking Cars right here. That's a great song. Like, it took 20 years for people to discover their music, and it's insane how long it took them for that. But at least they were
Mhm.
able to pursue their dreams 20 years later, you know? I'm surprised you remember like the song, like the album name though.
It's good to know you're talking about because I have some of their songs.
Yeah, because the
I just
album's
forgot the
good.
name. That's
The
it.
album is really good. It's just that surprise. It's surprising how it took 20 years to find out that, that their music was great. But the reason why I hate despise gatekeepers was because there could be a small band trying to like make it big, but people will gatekeep their music because they want to feel special for themselves, and this band's literally going paycheck to paycheck, hoping their music gets bigger and bigger so they could fucking actually like make money for themselves. But then gatekeepers are like, no, you can't listen to my music. I'm not telling you what the song's called. What's wrong with you? This is for me only because I want to feel special. Motherfucker, get that name out there. Get their fucking name out there. They need the recognition so they can make money and keep making that good shit. But no, you choose to be selfish and gatekeep the good shit for yourself.
Yeah, like it doesn't make sense. I mean, people just gatekeep as a joke, to be honest.
But sometimes they're mom and pop shops fucking struggling,
That is true.
bro.
That is true. That is true. That is true. It depends. It honestly depends on like everyone. Like what the
Look,
issue is like
dude,
exactly.
I'm gonna send you a picture of
But
what I'm drinking. It looks like I'm just drinking
everyone's
piss water. It looks like it's a piss bottle
it's
in my
what.
room. I might buy it just because it looks like that. I might buy this tub because it's a free sample what I'm drinking right now. And I should just keep buying these like I'm sending it to you right now. It looks like I'm just drinking straight piss. But I got some yellow stream
You ever listen to TV Girl? They're kind of like a
TV
TikTok.
girl.
I mean, not TikTok. I don't want to say TikTok because that's kind of fucked up.
That's fucked up, yeah.
But I would say that they. You never heard of them, really?
Nope.
Oh, they ever really good
They're
fucking
really big. Oh
music.
my god, fuck. How have I
No,
not
they're
heard of them?
not. Yeah, that's why I said TikTok. Cause I mean, I'm not gonna say they got popular because of TikTok, but
But they have 21 million
it
fucking
they,
view
they did
listens
it
in a
did
day.
help. I mean, you can't like. How do you feel about like gaining like music taste from TikTok? Let's say let's say you listen to a song, you clip, and then because I feel like it's kind of hard to do that sometimes. You only listen to like 5 seconds of this to like of the song. So I don't know. It
Hmm.
depends. What do you
But
think?
the thing is,
Like,
though, that's how I discovered No One Like You though, by listening just to I was listening just the instrumental version on
instrumental.
accident on TikTok, and I'm like, damn, that guitar is amazing. What's that song called? And some guys like No One Like You by the Scorpions Thank Me Later. So I looked it up. That song became one of my top like 10. It's such a
Hmm.
great song. That song is amazing. Like
Yeah,
there's
I have this
benefits.
song that got popular on TikTok, and it was only the instrumental part,
Yeah.
and that's the only one I like. I didn't like the lyrics to be honest, so I kind of just that's interesting.
Like there's some bands you can straight up just find on TikTok on accident. They blow up
Uh
because of
huh.
a one viral song. Like there's a band, it's a Japanese metal band. I'm trying to find the name. I'm not good at remembering names, but I added a few of their songs into my thing. Let me see if I can just
You
look.
want me to throw you a wild uh band that I know that's doing pretty well? I'm pretty sure people know of them.
Go for it.
It's called Glizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
Oh, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Okay, I found them
Yeah,
right there. It's a long ass
Gizzard.
fucking name.
Yeah, I know. That's why couldn't fucking remember. Like it was like
You
I know
discovered
it was
them because
King
of that?
something. These songs are really good to get high. I like. Okay, Slow Jam One, dude. Listen to Slow Jam One. Another song called Ambergris.
Okay,
Great.
I'll add some of these songs to my playlist, like the ones that we've been talking about so far, because I do like the songs. Because each time you tell me a song, I just type it in and listen to it for a few seconds. So I'm like, okay, I'll
Work.
listen to these later. But like,
Mm.
I'm trying to look for the band I was talking about. It's a Japanese metal band that I found on TikTok, and it was before they like I found them. I don't know if they were big before, but their TikTok was extremely small when I found them. Now they're big now, like their TikTok. But I need to figure out what genre. Cause I know it's metal. See if I can find it real quick. It's on my phone. It's on my Apple Music, not my Spotify. Hanabi. That's what the band is called. Hanabi. I don't know how big they are now, but
Hanabi.
when I first discovered them, they were getting barely any listens, and they had only one album.
Perf. Perf of the Super Cult. Search that song up. This might be a little weird one for you, but I like it.
For a Japanese metal band, that's pretty good. Cause like when it comes to Japanese metal, people mostly stick to baby metal. I do have one baby metal song, but when I find that random song that I like in a different language, I will add it immediately. Like
You
I
ever do this? Get songs. Sorry for interrupting there,
that's
but
fine.
movies or shows.
Oh, Definitely.
I fucking love doing that. I love
Like
finding like really good songs from movies and
like
shows.
Karma Police and from Invincible. I've never heard of the song. I'm being that I've never
Really?
heard of
What
that
the
song.
fuck, Joseph?
Exactly. Joseph?
Just Jose.
Yeah.
Jose. Fuck. I went back
I've
to
never
fucking
heard of Karma Police before that moment because I
what?
didn't. Radiohead was not on my radar at all.
You know what was funny? Because I didn't watch the first episode until until like 3 months after it came out.
Uh huh.
Um, and the way I knew that that song was in there because of TikTok. Because
Uh
there's
huh.
a meme because Mental came out in Fortnite,
Yeah.
and the meme was just him doing the T-pose on the hoverboard, and it's just "Come on,
They're so
police."
good.
I fucking love that song,
Because
bro.
I love it too. It's great. But the thing is, the reason why I feel like that's the reason why I keep venturing into rock is because I'm very uncultured when it comes to rock because my family isn't really rock. They're gangster rap, hip
Same.
hop, and oldies. So it's very hard to like that's why I feel so uncultured because I never heard of Mr. Brightside either until Fortnite added it into that, which is funny and sad. I never heard of Mr. Brightside or Dirty Little Secrets, all that. I've never heard of these songs until Fortnite. And what's
Wait,
sad is that I added to my playlist because of Fortnite. It's sad because of it. That's actually what kind of Loki started my rock journey. Fucking Fortnite and the Peacemaker. That's what kind of started my rock journey.
the Killers, they're a Christian band.
Who cares? Christian bands are amazing. Like fucking Skillet,
How many Creep songs do you know? Or not
Creep.
Creep songs, fucking Radiohead. My man.
Let's see, Radio. I don't have any more songs. I don't have any
I
other
was
than
looking at the song
I
Creep
only
too.
have Karma Police by Radiohead right now.
Have you know Creep? I
Creep.
appreciate know that song. Yeah, by the same people.
I
Radiohead.
probably know of it. I just probably don't. I never
Yeah,
just.
it's a book of life.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. I've heard the song.
I'm
The
a
reason why I don't
creep.
want the reason why I don't want to add this song so much is because I hate the way the guy says it in the book of life. I'm a weird dog. I hate the way the motherfucker says it, but yeah, I've heard that song before.
This song has been covered so fucking much, like it's kind of funny.
Yeah, fuck. But speaking of like finding new music, I was on a lift ride, right? And some guy was listening to rock music, purely rock and metal music. I'm like, damn, this song's good. This song is good. This song is good. I kept adding them, except for the last song because right before I was about to start typing, my mom called me. I answered it. I completely forgot what the song was called. So I was like, fuck. But it's called Hammerfall. This band is called Hammerfall, and their music is good. I was surprised how
Ooh.
good this shit. Like
Hammerfall, you said?
I never heard of
Yeah.
Hammerfall before, but when I heard this music, I'm like, God damn, this shit's
Ooh,
amazing.
Hammerfall.
The album he was listening to was, I think,
Their banner is wild, bro.
yeah, I know, yeah, they started in the '90s, I believe, and I never heard of them. And there was a specific, it was Built to Last. That's the album he was listening to, dude. When I listened to Hammer High, I'm like, this song's good. The next topic I wanted to talk about how music could affect us like mentally because like around the gangster rap era of me, like hip hop era, I was more angry and depressed like at that time. Like I was like pissed off a lot. Like if you remember, I would get angry a lot in that time. Like not too much, but I would get angry a lot still. And I was already like depressed at that time period. But then when
Yeah.
my music started changing to alternative, I was still a little angry. I was still a little depressed, but I was starting to
You
feel a
trying to
little
say that rap music makes you aggressive?
yeah.
Uh,
Well, I think it's not. I'm talking. I think what I'm saying is that more like it reflects how you're feeling at that time period.
yes,
Because at
that's
that
better.
time,
That's a better way
like
to say it.
it's crazy how music could like somehow your music taste will change depending on your mental state at that moment. I was really depressed. I
True.
was really angry, and I fucking hated women. I was like an
Oh,
Andrew
damn.
Tate fucker. Like I remember this guy commented and saying, "Why are you wearing your sweater like that?" Or like, "Why are you wearing your shirt like that? Don't you know how to wear it?" And the girl goes, I wear it this way because I want men to look at me like a sexy piece of me and stuff like that." And I commented, it was around my middle school years, I think. I was like, oh my God, a woman that knows her place.
Oh my God,
Exactly.
Quirky.
I remember I was a very different person at this time period.
Well, yeah. You wanna know the first time I ever met this dude? So I was walking around with my friend. I did not
Yeah,
know this guy at all.
he
And
didn't know
the
me at all.
first thing, the first words that this man, the first words that come out of this man's mouth is, "You're gonna get that Roblox plus," and then repeats saying that same phrase for like probably like the
A
first three
month, I
months
think.
of me
I
knowing
think
him.
no, it was a month. It was a month straight. I
Yeah, I'm
think.
exaggerating, but
Yeah,
like,
you're
yeah,
way
it
too.
was like a month straight. Each time you would see me, you're like, "Are you gonna have Roblox
It's
plus?"
because you were
Like, I
always
don't
hanging
think I
out with
remember.
girls.
That is true. I was really close to girls only. That's because I only lived with girls. I never had like I never grew up with a dad. So honestly, I think that probably fucked me up too. I feel like I am my mom's like I'm like a
See,
reflection of my mom, and it's weird. I'm always seeing more like I kind of act like my mom. Like I'm like ugh, I'm my
mm.
mother. It's weird. Like having a bad attitude about stuff or
Mm,
being negative or
yeah,
assuming stuff. Like I try not to assume because that shit's the worst to assume
yeah,
and like instantly think the worst possible like outcome and have that set on your mind. That's what I suffer from, to be honest. Like
mm.
thinking of the worst thing ever and thinking it's gonna happen. I get into my own head about it, and me thinking about the
I have
problem
a
makes the
stain on my
problem
shirt. Oh
worse.
my god, I don't know when that probably happened when I eat breakfast. Oh my god, sorry, go on. But
No, you good.
I was angry and depressed and all that. Then I started having self reflection about like shit. I'm a horrible human being. My playlist started changing to more alternative, like Post Malone, some other stuff I can't remember at the time. I think it's Billie Eilish as well. Like I started changing to
Oh
listening.
yeah, Billie Eilish was kind of weird because she kind of like I really liked her music, and then I really didn't like it anymore. Like
Me too,
it's
but I
crazy
still listen
how
to some songs.
how
Yeah,
hard it my like not attraction, but just more like my liking of the songs.
hmm
Just I didn't like them anymore. Like
yeah.
I got bored of them. They got
Yeah.
really tiring. I don't know. I don't know if anyone else got that effect.
Yeah, like same thing with me though with Billie Eilish. Like I started, I loved her music too, and I went to being like okay with her music, but I started changing to that time music, and then what really set things off for me was uh was Oliver Tree, which I accidentally forced myself into liking unknowingly.
Yeah,
Well,
didn't you hate on me for not liking it
no,
or
I
like for
hate on
liking? I
you for
mean,
liking it because I remember it was at the time where I would hate on your music taste like all the fucking time. Remember, I would hate on your music taste,
uh
but then I had a certain song because it was around the time when I would also post the WWE videos of my friends, and I would ask you guys what song to add, and you told me to add "Hurt" by Oliver Tree in one of them, and then like months later, for some reason I have not heard the song for months, and I don't know where my head started getting repeated that song. I'm like, huh, that's weird. So around Cold War, when Call of the Cold War came out, started listening to his albums, and I'm like, this shit sucks. This shit's straight garbage, but I can't stop listening. That's weird, right? I keep listening. I'm like, this shit's trash. Why am I listening to this? And for some reason, I just kept listening to it over and over again to the point I listened to the album 4 times. I kept thinking it was trash, but for some reason I couldn't stop listening to it. I couldn't understand why. And then I listened to it one final time, and I'm like, "Holy shit! This album is great. This
yeah.
album is amazing. Ugly is Beautiful is the best thing I've ever listened to in my whole life. My brain knew, well, no, my body, or I guess something inside of me knew that this album was amazing, but my brain just didn't
Would
allow
you
me to
say
like
it's
it.
in your top like 5 albums of all time?
It's probably my top two. It's probably my
Top two.
second
Okay.
favorite album, like ever. Probably my second favorite album.
Honestly, I struggle with actually liking full albums because
Yeah.
I usually don't like the full album. I
Hmm.
like albums that have a general like a style. I don't know. I like keeping it simple. I don't really like when an album is like just no, that's not true. I don't know. It depends because certain albums are well constructed.
Hmm.
I like well constructed albums,
Yeah.
but also depending on what type of album you're making, if you're making an album that just straight just you're pumping out music and it's just great music, I guess that's a good thing. But
Yeah.
if it's in a style, that shit's kind of cool. I like when people could do that,
Yeah.
make a style into one album and just like kind of just vibe it
Like
out.
I think Oliver Tree's like Ugly is Beautiful is the first ever album where I liked every single song
Which
in the
I
album.
can't lie, Oliver Tree is good at doing that, like making
Yeah.
a like
A good
a
album.
style, a
Yeah.
good album style. Like
Like
he's
don't
not
the
like
thing
more.
though that dropped a lot of fans for him is Cowboy Tears. Like honestly, I like the album, but it took a
I
while
don't
for
think
me to like
I
it.
wouldn't say he dropped me. It's just more like it wasn't my style, so that's
Yeah.
I'm not gonna really try to get into it.
Yeah, like yeah, that too. That's the reason why, because everyone was listening to for "Ugly is Beautiful." Then when they heard "Cowboy Tears," it was like kind of like this is a complete different thing. I don't really like it. Like it took me a while to start appreciating and liking this album, "Cowboy Tears," but like honestly, I could tell it's like not his best album, and I don't think it's ever gonna be considered his best album. But then
One thing that pains me is that like you'll never be able to find every song that you like.
yeah,
Like I hate that like the more music you like, the more music you forget. I don't know how that makes sense. Like you can't listen to everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when the song fucking Sick of You came out, oh, that shit was on repeat. I listened to it 5 times a day. And then Voices as well. Those two songs are great. The thing is, though, what sucks is that, like, All Ugly is Beautiful was one of my
Uh-huh.
favorite albums and it had almost every single song in there was great. I fucking loved every single song there. But then when it came out with Cowboy Tears, I'm like, this isn't, like, that good. I was like, this is, like, I give it, like, a 7. It wasn't a good album. Like, well, it was a good album, but it wasn't, like on the same level as Ugly is Beautiful. That's what dropped a lot of fans for him, though. Then when he came out with Alone in the Crowd, it's probably the closest he could have ever gotten to Ugly is Beautiful. That's how great this album is. Every single song in this album is great, in my opinion. With You is probably my favorite song in this whole album. It's such a great song, like album in general. That's why I had so many autographed items for this album because how much I love this album. And now
Mhm.
recently, all I've been doing is listening to rock music only because I realize it's such an untapped genre for me. It's such a
That's
good
true.
genre of music. So I've been trying to I'm trying to like adventure into it. So I've not listened to
Right now,
Artistry in like months because
right
of it.
now, I'm in more of like a soft, slow type of era.
Yeah.
I'm in my bitch music. I don't care, bro. Like I like songs like, you know, the Marias. You should listen
No.
to them. No,
Maria's?
okay. There's a song, the Marias. Yeah, yeah. There's a newer album right now.
Yeah.
There's called No One Noticed. It got God, it got leaked on TikTok, which
Sucks.
fuck it. And when I it sucks, but also like the song was really good, so I was really fucking hyped for it. It's just fucking amazing, bro.
Yeah.
Listen to it.
Okay, I'll give it a chance, but uh, since we were talking about Billie Eilish earlier, I did not like
Mhm.
Happier Than Ever. Only one song I liked, and it was a re-release basically because this song was a
Mhm.
single, and then she put it in the album, and it was Therefore I Am. Something I really hate people do is they're like, oh, this isn't the same person from before, so I'm not listening to your music. Like, oh, this isn't the same one. I don't want to listen to it.
I
Just
guess people don't understand people growing. That's the
like
thing.
like the thing is though,
But not everyone has to like it.
you don't
That's
have to
another
like
thing.
it. I'm not saying you were forced to like it, but like
Hmm.
just because this isn't your type of music doesn't mean you shouldn't listen to it. Like it's like, oh, I love Eminem when he's doing this, but now that he's doing this, I hate his music. Like, did you give it a
That's
listen?
kind of
No, you
that's
didn't.
kind of a dumb way to see it, I
It's like
guess.
a different person. Like this is like a different, like you say. I guess you could say a different style. If you don't like that
Hmm.
style, good. But like,
Because a growth is healthy for a creator. Like they
yeah,
can't
because
always
you
be
can't
the
be always
same.
the same. Because then people will just like get
But
over it
also,
after
like
a while.
if you could do it well, I mean, I guess. But it just honestly just depends.
Yeah, like say like an artist comes out with a banger album, it's fucking amazing. Then their next album's also a banger, but the thing is though, it's a different style of it. It's a different version of it, and people are like, "Oh, it's not the old fucking Corky Taco. It's not the old Corky Taco. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to listen to it because it's not the same as his old album." Did you give it a listen?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, one time. I didn't like. I don't like how he changed. I'm like, okay, but is his music good? I don't know. I don't like, but I don't like the way he changed. I'm like, why not just try to see if you like it first before you start hating just because it's not the same version of the person you liked. Like if you listen to it again and you're like, okay, I don't like it, it's not my thing, go for it.
Bro.
You don't have to listen to it. You don't have to listen to it if you don't, it's not
Uh,
your thing. But like just because the person changed doesn't mean oh I'm gonna stop listening to him because it's not the old version. That's what I heard a lot of my friends saying when Kamikaze by Eminem came out. They were like, oh, it's not the same
but that was a
Eminem. I don't
diss
like it.
track, no? That
Huh?
was a diss track album, kind
Yeah,
of.
it was. But
But
they're like,
it's a
oh, it's
different
not.
style.
Yeah, it's a different style. And I had friends that literally went, it's not the old Eminem, so I don't like it. Motherfucker,
That was
it's a
so
great
obvious,
album. This is
though.
his best album. It's literally one of
Yeah.
his best albums.
Okay, honestly,
People don't like change.
one thing I've learned is to appreciate at least like I learned to appreciate music, even if I don't necessarily like it.
Mm.
I learned to appreciate it.
I don't like this album, not because it's a different version of Billy, but it's because it's not what I'm into. So that's the reason why I didn't like it. Her newer album, there's more songs I do like genuinely though, but a lot of it's like not my thing still.
You always have to like everything, so that's good.
Yeah, you don't always have to like everything,
At least
but
you find the ones you like, though.
yeah, at least I find music in her new version, like her new version of Billy, that I liked. Just because it's a new version of the
Mhm.
person doesn't mean you have to like hate it just because it's not the same one you like listened to before. Now let's talk about the next thing, Danny. Glaze
Oh
break.
my God, Glazebake. Oh my
Yeah.
God, you're so big. You're so
Oh,
thick.
thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm girthy too. Thank
Like
you, thank you.
you're gigantic.
So the last topic is gonna be about how British fucking singers, man, their accent fucking leaves them when they sing. Led Zeppelin, a British rock band, their accent goes away. You could sometimes hear it, but it's very rare when you hear the accent. Led Zeppelin. It's a good example. Pink Floyd. You said you were able to hear it in one of their songs. Was it Lies? Is that the song's name?
It was time. It was
Time.
on the second half. It's
Right.
hanging on in a quiet desperation is the
Yeah.
English way.
The thing is, though, the reason why I think that you go hear it there is because they literally say the English way.
Brain damage. Brain damage is on
That's
the
the first
cross.
time I ever heard a fucking British thing. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Let's talk about how fucking Spotify fucking charges you for lyrics now. That shit's stupid. But
What?
yeah, to view lyrics, you need to pay for Spotify Premium.
I didn't know that. My
Yeah,
cousin was just saying, "Fuck, that's stupid."
let me see. Hold on,
And they're not even that good either.
yeah, it's not even a good feature. I don't know why. Like it's a feature that should have been in there.
That is wild that they did that. I didn't know. I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, Spotify Premium to see the lyrics. You need Spotify Premium to look at lyrics. Ozzy Osbourne too. Like No More Tears
Oh
is
my
a
god,
great song.
I
I
fucking
fucking
love
love
that
this song.
song.
But you don't hear a British accent. It's weird. You know what I mean? Like the way
No, well, honestly, he has a weird thing where like
yeah,
he
his
can't speak for shit, but like when he sings,
it's
you understand the
beautiful.
fuck. It's beautiful, yeah.
Like his accent's so strange, and when you hear it in his songs, it doesn't sound British, but you can't describe what it sounds like. Still, that's what I'm saying. British people don't exist. They're faking it to fuck with us. I swear to God, British people are fucking with us because you listen to these songs, you don't hear it, and you're like, "This is not British. This is an American accent. These motherfuckers are faking it. People are faking their accent to fuck with us. They just want to be different. That's what's going on here. Queen too, man. Queen be doing that
Queen,
shit.
yeah, you can't really. Well, he's not really British.
Well, it's a British band.
He's
Freddie
not
Mercury.
Freddie
I think
Mercury.
I think Freddie Mercury is American. Let me see.
He's
Hold
not.
on. He's not
He's
British.
not American.
Oh wait, he's a British
He's like.
singer. Oh my god.
I love it right now because I said earlier on, you're the last person I'm talking to, so you probably get the best interview, darling, don't worry.
Motherfucker's British as hell. Oh my god.
Never mind.
Jesus. Oh my
I
god.
lied, bro.
Like I never heard him speak normally. I've only heard his music. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like British people are just fucking with us because they want to be different from us. Even though your
Fuck.
music taste is trash, I do fucks with it. Yeah, I think this podcast. I'll think about it, but I think we could do it like every Monday. We'll record it every morning,
Yeah.
and then
I'll try to wake
Friday.
up.
I'm trying to get it up by Friday or Saturday. And the comment section will have like who has the better music taste. Obviously me, but like who knows?
Sure, no one's gonna comment.
No one's gonna comment on this. Who
Okay.
knows? Since we're talking about music, who knows? But hope you guys enjoyed this little annual me yapping about music. If you guys
I
want
don't
us to,
know.
I can't know how to do an outro. This is the first time we ever doing this,
Yeah,
but
it's kind of weird.
yeah,
Just. Bye, guys.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I guess. Just too much critical, bro.
Have you
I just
ever?
want to rap. I just
Yeah.
want to rap about this real quick. Even though like it was
All
like
right. See ya.
a 20-minute video.
Yeah. Fucking.
Okay.
But yeah, this is the blank podcast. I'll figure it out right before we upload it. And I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want more, let me know. If you guys have certain opinions you want to share, like if Danny's music taste is ass, go for it. I'm gonna read it and read it out like to him to make sure he knows his music taste is terrible. That's all. That's about it. Fuck Manuel. Bye guys.